Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl Black Girl Minimalism. Today is September 30th. Today is Tuesday. We're going to do a spread of 12. I'm utilizing the Neoteric Feminine Guidebook deck. And it's a beautiful day. We're out. We have not grabbed coffee yet, but possibly a next step. But we just did one errand, two, and then we'll do one more and then be headed in the house. So I hope that you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. We're going to go into the first day in October tomorrow. That's exciting. So start of a new month as well. The first two cards that come up, first card, the Devil Energy. So this has to do with oppression, obsession, dependency, access, powerless, limitations. But then the next card that came up is this, the Four of Swords, which has to do with rest, relaxation, peace, sanctuary, recuperation, self-protection, and rejuvenation. So you're going to be in a place where you're, it looks like she's at a spa, really. She's at a spa. She's having a mask done. She's relaxing. Eyes are closed, and she's being serviced at this time. So that is something that you have to look forward to. So, a couple cards came out. We have coming as the Sun energy. I don't think we've gotten this card in this deck. We've gotten the World card and everything else, but we've not gotten the Sun card. So I'm gonna put it up to the screen. And it's so funny because the Sun card has a young girl in it, but she is in a youth age. So I would say she's about 3 or 4. And maybe that age is significant for you, but the sunflowers outside of the sun being present in the midst of the card, you have the sunflowers that are also significant in what's being shown here. And then the sun is actually smiling. So it looks like a lady. The face is mimicking a lady's face, and then the sunflowers are surrounded on her. And then the young girl, she's riding a pony. And the pony color is purple. Purple has to do with royalty, so I think that's really cool. And so the energy that's prevalent for this card is happiness, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, and truth. So this really is this is something to look forward to. So you're in your Sun energy. Next thing that come up is Ten of Wands. So she's holding a full set of wands. She's carrying a lot, but she's carrying a lot, but she's headed towards something in the distance, and it looks like a home in the distance. Burnout, obligation, responsibility. But even though she's carrying a lot, she's still moving forward. I see that as that because it's something to look forward to, something in a distance. Okay, something almost came out, but it did not. Okay, that came out. So we have the Five of Swords. This has to do with disputes, aggression, bullying, intimidation, conflict, hostility, and stress. So this is, what it's telling me is right now it's a call to, with the rest and rejuvenation, and then a couple of these swords cards coming up, maybe being conscious of the energy that is trying to come in, because you have all this coming up, but then you reread into the Sun card. So that has to do with your happiness, optimism, truth, and confidence. But then you have energy like the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords. Let me see what else is next. The Page of Cups. This has come out for 2 weeks now. Idealism, sensitivity, dreams, naivete, innocence. The innocence is portrayed in the Sun card because we have a young girl. She looks about, like I said, 3 or 4. So maybe being in a place of feeling, if you're walking blindly into something, or you can't really be led into what to think because you're so young, you expect the best. And Head in the Clouds is also represented in the Page of Swords energy. Okay, next thing that come up is the Queen of Pentacles. This is what I was thinking of when I saw the Sun card come up. This has to do with being generous, caring, nurturing, homebody, good business sense, practical, comforting, welcoming, sensible, and luxurious. What I'm kind of getting from this read is taking the good with the bad, because it's always going to be, even if you're in the movement towards accomplishing something, there is going to be things that try to get in your way. Okay. You have the Ace of Swords. This has to do with clarity, breakthrough, new ideas, concentration, vision, force, focus, and truth. I think out of all the Swords cards, this is really a good one, because this is what it said, breakthrough. So you have all this energy coming up, but you're obviously a rose coming from, a rose coming from the ground, and then she's holding the sword, so you're in control. And then you have the crown, which specifies royalty there as well. Next thing to come up is the Queen of Swords, okay? So this has to do with being honest, independent, principled, fair, providing constructive criticism, objective, and perceptive. The crown was being worn on the sword here. The crown is on her head here, and she has the sword in hand. So you're picking up all this, and this is where you're going, which is the Queen of Swords energy. And then you also being guided, because you have your guidance, your spirit animal next to you, so you're being guided at this time. So thus far we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards thus far. Okay. The next thing to come up is, this is the Three of Cups. So this has to do with friendship, community, gathering, celebration. So it's something to be celebrated coming soon. Okay? I'm not going to read too much into it, because the sun is also present here as well in the corner. So you getting together with your buddies and you celebrating. So I'm going to read what comes up. We have the Three of Pentacles energy. This we've been pulling this as well. Shared. Mm-hmm. Babe's laughing because she knows why. It's the painting again. They're managing the finances. They're doing what they need to do to get the job done. Pooling energy, teamwork. Okay. And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles. You're being handed a gift, new opportunities, resources, abundance, prosperity, security, stability. This is a guided gift, because it's in a cloud. So it's a spiritually guided gift that you're being handed, and the pathway is clear. Okay, it wants to blow away, but we're going to hold it still. We have the King of Pentacles energy. This has to do with abundance, prosperity, security, ambition, safety, kindness, patriarchy. You're at the top of the chain in regards to receiving, protectiveness, and provision. You're being provided for at this time. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit. The next thing to come up is the Knight of Pentacles. You got all Pentacles energy. Reliable, efficient, patient, conservative. You're conserving your finances, okay? She's holding finances in hand and she's riding off. So, when we started to read, we saw the young girl on a horse. This is the end of where you're going to. This is more like a stallion, okay? You're in your stallion energy. You're riding off into the sunset, okay? And you're taking a flight, because the plane is relevant right there, okay? Then we also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is rewarded effort, success, achievement, independence, leisure. She's in a field of lavender, so lavender has to do with calming energy. We had a rejuvenation card come up, so you're walking to a space of being, maybe after you get your spa treatment, you'll be rejuvenated to walk and accept what's coming towards you. And then the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And then I think that was a lot more. That was over 12. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and this is what we're on. The Star card. So this is a good end to the video. This has to do with hope, inspiration, positivity, faith. And faith is going to be the guiding light for this week. As long as you keep your faith, you'll be walking towards renewal, healing, and rejuvenation. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye.